My name is Kunilin C. Hagden, taking Bachelor of Elementary Education. For this video, I will state whether I agree or disagree for the following statement. Language is both an individual position and a social position. I agree. A language is a societal as well as an individual position. It's difficult to define the speech community because there isn't a universal definition. A speech community is a type of group that sociolinguists try to examine. Language is a societal as well as the individual position. Result, we may expect certain person to behave linguistically. Similarly to individuals, they might be considered to speak the same language, dialect, or variety. Example, to use the same code and hence to belong to the same speech community. On the one hand, the speech community has a large number of definitions that are explained by the linguistics. Second statement is an individual can participate in the speech community without being a member of it. Well, I disagree. One in which there is a base agreement on the characteristic of the shared language variation. A tiny town where no one has a move out and no one has a move in will be primary focus on the speech norm. Individuals usually belong to different speech communities. A speech community is a collection of people who speak the same language and use it in similar ways. Members of the community converse with one another more frequently than they do with outsiders. The term for this type of conduct is communicative insulation. Social, cultural, economic, and geographic factors of all contribute to communication insulation. As a result, the speech community acquires language and language features that are distinct from those of other communities throughout time. The third statement, if a member of a certain speech community insists on discontinuing interaction with a member of the same community, he or she can forget the norms of the community. Well, I agree, but it depends. The rule of our vernacular speech community and the other early speech community are not so dissimilar unless we were raised in multi or bilingual towns and neighborhoods. In reality, the first contrast is likely to emerge when we begin to attend church or school. Both of these communities entail regular face-to-face engagement between ourselves and a larger group of people who may or may not share all our vernacular speech. Interacting with a language entails interaction with the culture, and that seems as its reference point because of their close relationship. We couldn't understand a culture without the first learning its language. As a result, learning a language entails not only learning the alphabet, meaning grammar rules and word structure, but also learning societal conduct and the cultural convention. As a result, language instruction should always include a clear reference to be the culture as a whole, from which the particular language is clear. Thank you for listening and God bless everyone.